Alright, what is going on everybody? It is Tristan, and today in this video, what I got going on for you guys, I'm trying to keep it down a little bit because I don't want to wake up, everyone else that's, living with me. But pretty much what we got going on is I'm going to be discussing some recent sneaker leaks and some releases that we have coming up that I just want to discuss in the coming months, but also just some ones that I mainly had some discussion recently, so I feel like it's kind of relevant if I talk about them now. So I hope you guys will enjoy. Again, if you want more content like this, hopefully there's not too much background noise or anything like that, but just feel free to subscribe and like down below. This is the kind of videos we do. And the Off-White Dunk giveaway for 50K, don't forget that is coming this week very soon, so stay tuned for that. We have limited it down to figuring out what dunk numbers we're giving away. It's either going to be the dunk number in terms of what lot numbers. It's either going to be 2, 3, or I think 15. It was one of those three, I think, is what we agreed upon. So any of those three, the winners will be able to choose whatever size. And yeah, that's what it will be. So huge shout out Secret Sauce, we're doing that together. And that's pretty much everything I need to mention right there. So I hope you guys will enjoy. And yeah, hopefully you can hear me good, everything, audio, all that. And we'll just kind of hop into the video. If you see my Instagrams, that's just all down below. So obviously all these pages, if you want to follow all these pages, these are pages, you'll be able to see them as I go through them. I even got my Spanish homework and stuff like that up, which I need to get done. But yeah, if you want to follow these pages for like advice and stuff like that, I recommend that totally, because these pages give good advice and give like accurate sneaker leaks, and I follow them, mention them in my videos. So first things first, this is obviously an official release. This one is confirmed. This is definitely happening. I mentioned this in my video yesterday where I reviewed the other colorway of this Pyro Air Max, which is already dropped. I can't remember the Monarch colorway. That one I have in hand and I already reviewed, but this one, nobody really has had in hand, or not many people at least. I've seen a couple Instagram models with it, but I mean, this one, of course, very fresh pair of shoes. I'm a huge fan of this one, of course. Definitely better than the last one, but the last one was still decent. Some people were like, oh, once this one releases, the last colorway is going to drop in price, which is just not true, but just kind of wanted to show you all this one and show you all the details of it, because I personally like this one a lot more. I think this one is going to have a lot more demand. It's a lot more wearable in my opinion, and I think people are just a bigger fan of blue kind of aqua colorways. That's just my view in it though. So first one right there. Then another one I could mention also, these Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 lows. It's been rumored that we're going to be having many other colorways of this coming in the future. I know there's also apparently going to be like an olive colorway or something like that coming soon. Of course, Travis was spotted in this new one, so people are rumoring that we may see something in 2022, and then this was seen on like his kid or something, so people were like pointing that one out. But I think these are both just not really confirmed as of right now. I think these are still rumors, but I mean, it wouldn't be shocking to me if we saw a variety of colorways start coming out for the Travis Scott low. If they started rolling out many different versions of it, like a purple one, of course you get a gray one, a brown one. Like, none of this would be shocking to me if they released colorways like this of it to capitalize on the hype of the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 low collab. Again, because the fragment one will just go up more and more as more versions come out, and as that one gets older. So it makes it better for someone like me that just holding an OG pairs or an OG pair of fragments that I got for retail. So yeah, that's really everything I need to mention there. But looking at this one right here, I think it's cool, but I mean, this is going to get played out super quick, and then they're hitting on the Air Trainer 3s. I know there's a lot of people that are really mad about that, but we'll see if Air Trainer 3s become hyped. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know what was going on with my voice right there, but another one I want to mention right here, this release, of course, I want to make sure you guys check your local skate shop areas. Look up Nike SB skate shop, like search, or look up something like that, and see if you have any skate shops in your area that are running a raffle for this release. This is a very limited release. I've been checking to see if I have any in my area. I don't believe I do, but I'm going to check today to see if I have any chance to enter in a raffle, and maybe just try and win a pair, because you never know. I mean, I've had pretty decent luck as of recently, so maybe my streak will continue into some insane luck, because getting a pair of these, I mean, a lot of people are really mad as to how they decided to release these and how limited they are. I think a lot of people just are bummed out about that, but it's not shocking to me that these are super limited. They put a lot of work into these, and I think Nike is doing that on purpose. And you could see people calling them overrated and overhyped. I don't think they're overrated. I don't think they're overhyped. I mean, well, dunks are overhyped right now, so I do agree with that. But in terms of being overrated, I think it's a very good looking shoe. I think there's a lot of work that's been put into these, and I think calling them overrated, it's a little bit of disrespect. I mean, look how much work they even put in on the insole. Like, you can't call these overrated. It's a lot of hard work, so I respect their work, and yeah, definitely got to give it to them for this one. So cool pair. and hopefully I'll have a raffle of some sorts in my area, but I doubt I will. So another thing aside from that one right there, Dunk High University Red, I could expect this one to drop in the next month or two, maybe in the next couple weeks. You kind of have seen them rolling out these different classic colorways at Dunk Highs, and this will be a great one to hold. I know people may disagree with me on this, but Dunk Highs don't go up as much or as fast. That is true. I don't know what I just said right there, but yeah, looking at these, a lot of people think they're clean. Look, hopefully better leather than the lows. Sadly, my brother, on Dunk Highs, the leather isn't that great. It's usually the same as Dunk Lows, which means it creases pretty easily. But looking into this one, I think it will be, because you can go look at the original Dunk Low of this colorway, see how much that one has gone up. You can go look at the Game Royal Dunk High, and then compare it to its Dunk Low version, the Kentucky Dunk Low. I mean, you can just go look at any of those, and you can see that these will be a good hold because it's just kind of at that classic style. And since it is that classic style, then, it just makes more sense to kind of hold on to it, since, I'll give it a shot. I'm gonna try, the only sizes I'll probably bother holding on to would be like 11 plus. I'm not really gonna go for ones that are not going to be really beneficial, and that ones at least have a little bit less risk, because bigger size is less risk in my opinion, since, it has more demand for them. But that's just the only thing I want to say right there. Whenever this one comes out, I will be looking for pairs to buy, and if they're limited, then, that wouldn't shock me, because, they haven't been, they've been dropping Dunk Highs in, like, I guess, fair amounts of stock, but just there's so many Dunk Highs out now that Nike's just like, I guess we make more. So another one too I want to mention, of course, I saw this leak and I immediately wanted to discuss this. This reminded me of the Carmine 6s. Now, obviously not the same colorway, but it just reminded me in terms of how this shoe is going to be. It'll be a good long-term hold just because of the UNC colorway. And honestly, 6s aren't normally hyped. This will be one that probably sits pretty nicely, even though it is a UNC colorway. I think it might sit a little bit at some places, not in bigger sizes, but you may be able to find some grade school pairs fairly easily. Of course, you should always try and come up on those grade school pairs. If you want to hold them, that's fine, but I probably wouldn't be bothering that, but I think people really do like this shoe. You can see a lot of people are saying, I smell 2 pairs, cop, and look, these people know that these are going to be a ton of stock. You can see people, I smell 2 pairs, things like that, so it's not going to be hard to cop these in my opinion. And UNCs are always kind of a fresh colorway to go with, so whenever they put it on some, I'm not a 6 fan, so I'll be probably passing on this one, maybe trying to resell it, I don't know. But this will probably have enough stock to where if you just want to get it to buy, you'll be able to probably pay a retail price at your local area. Hopefully that'll be the case, but you never know. This is a clean colorway, so if 6s all of a sudden come back within the next few months, then who knows. But I'll just say that right there. So another thing I want to mention also, I noticed that I think I might be wrong, or no, I'm definitely not wrong here. This is an Undercover collaboration, as you can see, and I don't know how many LD waffles they're gonna make. I've been saying this in my recent videos. I'm gonna get close to the camera and say this. I've been saying this. LD waffles are getting played out, and they're just gonna keep dropping them. They got these undercover versions. Like the yellow ones are nice, the red ones are nice, even the blue ones are pretty fresh, But it's just like I gotta wonder how many of these are they gonna make? They're trying to push this LD waffle so bad, and people are just not going for it. LD waffles are bricking left and right. People do not like LD waffles. People just want more dunks. That's all people want. They just want dunks. So it's kind of funny to see Nike just dropping this one over and over, and people just kind of not going for it. But in terms of which one's my favorite, of course, we'll see the typical retail on this one, probably $170 or $180. Pretty simple one at least. And this is probably my favorite colorway. This one's pretty clean too, but these are just mid. I don't like the LD waffle. It was cool like a little bit ago, but they've just dropped so many, like it just stopped. And another one I'll mention too, of course, I've already backdoored a few pairs of these. I got them on the way. Of course, this release, it says it's happening on October 23rd, which I haven't seen anything on sneakers yet about this one, so I might just be lacking on this. I'm gonna check the app. If I need to make a video on this, I will ASAP, and I will delay this one. But looking at this, of course, dropping in women's sizing only. We originally thought it was going to be men's sizing, but then it just only is dropping up to 12W, I think. Maybe they'll do an extended women's sizing run, which would be nice, but I doubt they'll do that. So yeah, just kind of seeing this, the Archeo Pinks, very clean one, definitely a good hold, of course. The ladies are going to be all over this since it's women's sizing only. It's kind of like a calmer pink colorway, not like a super bright one. This is just kind of like a no-brainer in my opinion, so definitely going to be holding on to this one. And that's why I've already got a few on the way that I paid a certain price for. Didn't pay too high on them. I paid like $200 on the bigger sizes, and then on the smaller sizes I paid like 180 something. I think I gotta check exactly what it was, but I already have some guaranteed, which is kind of nice. So hopefully I'll be able to hit on this on the Nike app. We'll see how much they stock it, but usually they keep women's Dunk Lows not too heavy on stock, but they do, you know, drop it on plenty of foot sites. So we'll see if this one does. I got to do a little research on it because I might be lacking on staying up to date on this release. So we'll see. And finally, the last couple ones I'll mention right here is the Nike and Travis Scott Air Trainer 3s. As you can see, it says Cactus on the back. And then also these ones right here, the Off-White Air Jordan 2 lows. These ones I've seen, I mean, they're going to resell just because, you know, they're the Off-White collaboration and people are going to be like, oh, I'm a huge Jordan 2 fan. But we got to be real. Nobody likes Jordan 2s. Nobody likes Jordan 2 lows. Or if there's people, no disrespect, that do like Jordan 2s and Jordan 2 lows, then a lot of people are going to be hopping on your wave. And I'm sorry, because I'm not going to be hopping on the wave. I did think these were cool. I was like, you know, I like the little look that they're giving them. But they're just kind of, I mean, once I saw people calling them clown shoes and bowling shoes, like expensive bowling shoes, once I heard that, I was just like, oh man, I'm good. If I had someone come up to me and say, bro, you're wearing bowling shoes, I would just, I mean, you're just defeated. You're done. I mean, I probably wouldn't care, but I mean, I would just, yeah, it would just kind of be like, damn, you're right. And then also, of course, the Cactus Jack colorways. I'm not a fan of these, but I mean, they're gonna resell. These are gonna resell very well. This one's gonna resell very well. I mean, it's a Travis Scott collab. Air Trainer 3s are not expensive on retail. It's like $140 retail. So, I mean, you already know that these are gonna be doing well. So yeah, that's everything I need to mention about that one. And really all the leaks right there that'll go ahead and get out of the way. Again, sorry if you hear any kind of noise in the background. There shouldn't be too much going on, but it just, when I decided to record this video. So that's everything I need to mention there, and all those different collabs, all the different leaks we got. Y'all can see we got a ton of variety, different kind of sneaker models coming up. Not a lot of the same ones. You can see we got Jordan 1 lows, Dunk highs, Dunk lows. We got, you know, Travis Scott collabs, plenty of Travis Scott coming up. You can see Nike is like, Travis Scott is Nike's Kanye, or that's at least what they're trying to do, but nobody will be on Kanye's level. You know, with Kanye and Adidas, he's designed his own stuff, all that. He's got his own designer team, so, I mean, you know how it is, and Travis Scott's design team has a pretty easy job. They just make different colorways of Jordan 1s and things like that, and then drop Cactus Jack merch, so, I mean, no hate, but, you know, they got a pretty easy life. So that's everything I need to mention right there. So, you know, this colorway, of course, is a huge favorite. Probably my favorite out of all the ones we got coming up would be this one right here. Classy. Really like the colorway. I think in hand this probably looks amazing. So that's everything I'll mention right there, and we'll just kind of hop into the outro. So if y'all want more content like this, again, feel free to subscribe and like down below. Do any of that. Again, road to 100K now since we already hit 50. And you can check my Instagrams, any of that down below. Those are on the screen. Of course, you know, I got that 50K giveaway coming soon. It's going to be, the post is going to be this week, since it's got all the details, know what lot numbers I'm going to be giving away. It'll be like a month-long giveaway, so just stay tuned for that. It'll probably be a video post, so hopefully I'll do all that correctly. And yeah, that's everything that needs to be mentioned, everything I will mention. Any questions, anything down below, feel free. Hopefully I gave you all good details. Hopefully, again, you can follow a lot of these pages. These are a lot of the same pages I follow for leaks and information, so if you want to do that to stay up to date, feel free. No sponsors or anything from any of these pages, just I rock with them. So I'll end that screen recording. So I'm Tristan, thank y'all for watching, and hopefully I can catch you guys in the next video. Peace.